Welcome to video 16 in Module 1. Now, here I'm going to talk about accounts and setting up accounts, and there are several places you can do it. There are places here in the Settings app that you can do it. There are places in the Control Panel that you can do that. Or there's something called the Local User Manager.msc if you're on a Pro Windows 10 Pro machine. If you're on a home version, you won't see it. But here it is, and it looks like this. Now, I could use any one of these. I'll use this one to demonstrate right now. The first account that I have on my system, I'm going to click Users here, and you can see I have several accounts here, Test 1, Test 2, Test 3, and that's because of some previous classes and some testing for those classes that I've done. But here's my primary account, and I'm going to right-click on that account, click Properties, and you'll see that I am a member of, well, I've added some memberships, but I'm a member of the Administrators group. Let me remove these other ones. I'm a member of the Administrators group, and that I'm a member of that by default because I'm the first user on this system. Now, if I set up a new account, and just to make sure here, I'm just going to make a new user. I'll call it Fred. Oops, Fred, like that. And I'll say password like that, and create Fred. Oh, I didn't confirm the password. Let's try that again. Let's confirm. There we go. So now I've created the Fred account, and let's see what Fred is a member of. I'll go down to Properties, and he's just a member of the Users group. So you notice that the first account is an administrator level account. It's a member of the Administrators group. All subsequent accounts are members of the Users group. So they are simply user level accounts. You should set up some strong passwords, and then here in Settings and Accounts, you have some capability to manage accounts, and also in the Control Panel, I've told you how to get to that, and I've already shown you how to get to the User Manager or the Local User Manager account. And you may have noticed there that I don't know if you noticed it or not, let's go back to it, that the Administrator account has a little down arrow there. The Administrator account is disabled by default. Only an administrator can enable that account. And also there's a guest account, and by default the guest account is disabled. And again, an administrator can enable that account. Those are the default values. The next thing you should do after you set up your accounts is then to get some updates. Make sure your system is up to date. After all, you've just installed it from some medium, and it may not be up to date yet. So I'm going to go to Settings, Update and Security, and then Update. And in this case, my system is ready for, it's got some updates that have been downloaded. It's ready to restart to install them. But typically you would say check for updates, and then it would download those updates. Also, you might want to set up some display and personalization options. If I click here in Start, and then the apps, I'm going to go to System and Display, and here I have several display settings, but there's two real nice ways to get to it that I've shown you here. If I just right click on the desktop and choose Display or Personalize, I can set all of those settings. I'll right click the desktop, I'll click Display Settings. That will take me directly to here where I just was. Or I'll right click and say Personalize, and that will take me over here where I can set up the background and colors and all of that kind of thing. Lock screens, themes, that we'll talk about later on in personalization. I believe that's in Module 2. Alright, let's cut it off here, and we'll pick up in Part 3 then about how to do some of these other items that we should do after we install Windows.